Hello everyone, myself Manmohan বিশ্বাস and welcome to my channel Engineer Skater. I am studying Bachelor of Technology in Civil Engineering from Alia University, Kolkata, and I am a student of second year Civil Engineering Department. Today, I will discuss the topic of cement under the guidance of Mr. Mohsin Jamal sir. Let's start guys. Today I will discuss the topic of cement which is including our building materials. So as you can see, this is my presentation. Let's start. What is cement? Cement is a binding material. It was first invented by Egyptian. The manufacture of cement was started in England around 1825. Joseph Aspdin manufactured it and calls it Portland cement. You can see this. Cement is a material which has cohesive and adhesive properties in the presence of water. For civil engineering works, construction industry, its primary function is to bind the fine aggregate and coarse aggregate particles together into a hard, compact, durable mass. What is Portland cement? Portland cement. What is Portland cement? Portland cement binding material in the form of finely ground powder, usually gray, that is manufactured by burning and grinding a mixture of limestone and clay or limestone and shale. Ordinary Portland cement has been classified as OPC. What is OPC? OPC full form is ordinary Portland cement. Next, OPC 33 grade IS 269 1989. Next, OPC 43 grade, there are presents OPC 53 grade. Because it is a major compound of both this building material, cement is an extremely important construction material. It is used the production of many structures that make up the modern world, including buildings, bridges, harbors, runway, and roads. You can see chemical compound of cement. A Roman product, cement is made of calcareous and argillaceous material. Calcareous materials are limestone or chalk, and argillaceous materials are shale or clay. This substance give mainly lime, silica, alumina, and iron oxide. The relative proportion of this oxide is usually influencing the properties of the cement. In addition of this oxide, cement also contain a small amount of magnesia, sulfur dioxide, and alkali. Next, composition. CaO. CaO, calcium oxide, controls strength and soundness. Its deficiency reduces strength and setting time. There are composition presence 60 to 65%. Next, SiO2, silicon dioxide, gives strength. Excess of causes slow setting. Compositions 70 to 25%. Next, Al2O3, aluminum oxide, responsible for quick setting. If in excess, it will lower the strength. It is 3 to 8%. Next, Fe2O3, ferric oxide. It gives color and helps infusion of different ingredients. It presents 0.5 to 6%. Next, MgO, magnesium oxide. Impact color and hardness. If in excess, it causes. Next, composition 0.5 to 4%. Next, in Na2O plus K2O, sodium oxide plus potassium oxide, crack in mortar and concrete and unsoundness. It presents 0.5 to 1.3%. Next, SO2, sulfur trioxide. SO3, sulfur trioxide makes cement sound 1 to 2%. Now, function of ingredients. Cement ingredients. Lime, CaO. Lime or calcium oxide is a calcareous and cheap component of cement with 60 to 65%. It is obtained from chalk and limestone and induce strength in the cement. A sufficient quantity of lime require making silicate and aluminate of the calcium. Next, silica, SiO2. This is the second largest component of cement, which obtained from sand and argillaceous rocks. A sufficient amount of silica will help to form the dicalcium and tricalcium silicate, which impact strength to the cement. Next, alumina, Al2O3. Alumina or aluminium oxide is obtained from bauxite or clay, which contain aluminium. Its percentage limit is between 3 to 8%. It induces the quick setting properties of the cement. Next, iron oxide, Fe2O3. Iron oxide is obtained from iron ores or some amount of silica. Its quantity in cement range from 0.5 to 6% iron oxide provided color to the cement. Next, magnesia, MgO. Magnesia is present in a significant less amount, 0.1 to 3% in cement. In small amount, it impacts color, hardness to the cement. Over 3% causes crack in concrete or mortar. Next, sulfur or sulfur trioxide, SO3. Sulfur or sulfur trioxide comes into the picture with the addition of gypsum during the grinding or clinker. A small amount of 1 to 2% is help to make cement. If it is in excess, it makes cement unsound. Next, alkalis, Na2O plus K2O, sodium dioxide plus potassium dioxide. These are the undesirable products which presents in the raw material of cement, although most of them are carried away with flow gases. During heating, a minimal amount is left. Alkali are restricted a maximum of 1%. Next, Bogus compound. Composition of cement clinker. Bogus compound. There are given tricalcium silicate, dicalcium silicate, tricalcium aluminate, tetracalcium aluminoferrite. These are the Borges compound: tricalcium silicate, dicalcium silicate, tricalcium aluminate, and tetracalcium aluminoferrite. These are Borges compound. Now, this is the most important topic of cement: heat of hydration. The chemical reaction between cement and water is known as hydration of cement. The reaction takes place between the active components of cement C4AF, C3A, C3S and C2S and water. The factor responsible for the physical properties of concrete are the extent of hydration of cement and the resultant microstructure of hydration cement. When the cement comes in contact with water, the hydration products start deposit on the outer periphery of nucleus of hydration cement. This reaction processes slowly for 2 to 5 hours and is called induction of dormant period. As the hydration proceeded, the deposit of hydration products on the original cement gain makes the diffusion of water to unhydrated nucleus more and more difficult. Consequently, reducing the rate of hydration with time. At any stage of hydration, cement paste consists gel, a fine grained product of hydration having large surface area. Collectively, the unreacted cement, calcium hydroxide, water and some major compounds. This is the reaction: C3S plus H2O, C2H plus H2O. They are given below. Next, approximately 23% water by weight is required of complete hydration to complete all chemical reaction, and 15% water is entrapped in between the voids of cement. The total water required for complete hydration and workability 38% by weight. Manufacture of cement. Cement manufacture process involves various raw materials and process. Cement is a greenish grey color powder made of calcinate mixture and clay and limestone. When mixed with water, becomes a hard and strong building materials. It was first introduced by a British stone mason, Joseph Asperdin, in 1824, who cooked cement in his kitchen. He heated a mixture of limestone and clay powder in his kitchen, and this is interesting. Grind the mixture into powder, creating cement that hardness. When mixed with water, cement is first used in the tunnel construction in the Thames River in 1828. Manufacture process of cement. There are 4 stages in this whole process. First, mixing of raw material. Second, burning. Third, grinding. Fourth, storage and packaging. Next, mixing of raw material. Calcium, silicon, iron and aluminium are the raw material use major in manufacture of cement. These are two methods of mixing: dry process and wet process. Dry process. The both calcareous and argillaceous raw material are firstly crushed in the gyratory crusher to get 2 to 5 centimeter size pieces. Separately, the crushed material are again grinded to get fine particles into ball or tube mill. After skinning, these finely grinded materials are stored in hopper. Then powder mineral are mixed and dry raw mixed in store in silos and ready to be sent into rotary kiln. Next, wet process is the most economical process. In this process, first raw material are crushed and made into powder from and stored in silos. Then clay is washed and strictly organic material are removed. Then powder, limestone and water washes clay are sent to flow into in the channel and transferred to grinding mills where they are completely mixed. The paste is formed. Then grinding process is done in a ball or tube mill or even both. Then the slurry is laid into collecting basin where composition can be adjusted. The slurry contains around 38 to 40% water that is stored in storage tank and keep ready to the rotary kiln. This is dry process: calcareous matter, then crushing, then fine grinding in ball tube mill, then storage. Then argillaceous materials: clay, crushing, fine grinding in ball tube mill, then storage. Then mixing of correct proportion, mixing of raw mixed, then rotary kilns, coal dust, formation of kilns, coal grinding of clinker, then gypsum. This is the wet process. Wet process. This is the presence of wet process. Quarrying raw materials, raw material process, then raw material preparation, then water, added water, slurry mixing and bleeding, then raw mixing and bleeding, then rotary kiln, then clinker cooler, then clinker storage, then clinker grinding, then gypsum fly ash, packing and dispatch, market dispatching. This is the practical experience, field test of cement. Date of manufacturing. As the strength of cement reduces with age, the date of manufacturing of cement bags should be cracked. Next, cement color. The color of cement should be uniform. It should be typical cement color, gray color with a light greenish shade. Next, whether hard lumps and format. Cement should be free from hard lumps. Such lumps are formed by the absorption of moisture from the atmosphere. Next, smoothness test. When cement is touched or rubber is between fingers, it should give a smooth feeling. If it felt rough, it indicates adulteration with sand. Next, temperature inside cement bag. The heart is plunged into a bag of cement, it should be cold inside the cement bag. If hydration reaction take place inside the bag, it will become arm. This is a practical test, physical lab test, practical lab test. Uh, the following tests are conducted on cement in the laboratory are as follows: fineness test, normal consistency test, setting time test, strength test, soundness test, heat of hydration test, tensile strength test, chemical composition test. First of all, fineness test. This test is carried out of check the proper grinding of cement. The fineness of cement particles may be determined either by the sieve test or permeability apparatus test. Next, in the sieve test, the cement weighted 100 gram is taken and it is continuously passed for 15 minutes through standard BIS British Indian standard sieve number 9. Next, this received uh, is then weight, and this weight should not be more than 100% of the original weight. Next, in the permeability apparatus test, a specified area of cement particles is calculate. This test is better than the sieve test. The specified surface acts as a measure of the frequency of particles of average size. These are physical lab tests. You can see this. Now, compressive strength test. This test is carried out of determining the compressive strength of cement. The mortar of cement and sand is prepared in ratio 1:3. One is sand, one is cement, 3 is sand. Next, water is added to mortar in water cement ratio 0.4. The mortar is placed in mold. The text specimens are in the form of cubes, and the mold are meters for 70.6 mm and 76 mm cubes. The cement required is 185 gram and 235 grams respectively. Then the mortar is compacted in a vibrating machine for 2 minutes, and mold are placed in a dome cabin for 24 hours. Next, the specimen are removed for molds and they are submerged in clean water for curing. Next, the cube are taken. The cubes are then tested in compression testing machine. At the end of 3 days and 7 days, the compressive strength was found out. This is the compressive strength test. Now, consistency test. The purpose of this test is determining the percentage of water required for preparing cement paste for other test. Next, take 30 gram of cement and add 30% by weight or 90 gram of water to it. Next, mix water and cement thoroughly. Then fill the mold of Vicart apparatus, and the gauging time should be 3.7 4.75 to 4.25 minutes. Bhaykart apparatus consists to a needle attached to a movable rod with a indicators attached to it. Next, these are three attachment: square needles, plunger, and needle with annular color. Next, the plunger is attached to the movable rod. The plunger is gently lowered on the paste in the mold. Next, this settlement of the plunger is note if the penetration is between 5 mm to 7 mm from the bottom uh, of the mold. The water added is correct. If not, the process is repeat this different percentage of water till the desired desired penetration is obtained. These are the consistency test. Next, setting time test. First, this test is used to detect the deterioration of cement due to storage. This test is performed to find out the initial setting time and final setting time. Cement mixture with water and cement paste is filled in the Bhaykart mold. Next, the square needle is attached to the moving rod and Bhaykart apparatus. Next, the needle quickly release and it is allowed to penetrate the cement paste beginning the needle penetrate completely. This procedure is repeated at regular intervals until the needle does not penetrate completely up to 5 mm from bottom. Initial setting time equal to less than 30 mm for ordinary Portland cement and 60 minutes for low heat cement. Next, the cement paste is prepared as above and it is filled in the Bhaykart mold. The needle with the annular color is attached to the moving rod of the Bhaykart apparatus, and next the needle is gently released. The time at which the needle makes an impression of the test block and color fails to do so is noted. This is the setting time test. Soundness test. The purpose of test is to detect the presence of uncontaminated lime is the cement. The cement paste is prepared, the mold is placed, and it is filled by cement paste. Next is covered at the top by another glass plate. A small weight of placed at the top and the whole assembly is submerged in water for 24 hours. And next, the distance between the points of the indicators is rotated. This is the soundness test. They are given below. Next, tensile strength test. This test was formerly used to have a indication of the compressive strength of cement. The mortar of sand and cement is prepared. The water is added to the mortar. The mortar is placed in Birquet molds. The molds is filled with mortar and then small hells of mortar in format at its top. It is beaten down by a standard spatula till water apparatus on the surface, the same procedure is prepared for the other phase of the bequeathed. Tensile strength tests are there given below. Next, storage of cement. Storage of cement is necessary to uh, uninterrupted process of work. At site, the cement be stored properly so that it should not get it contact with dampness. Cement bag should be stored up a dry platform made of wooden planks resting on bricks, masonry, sand, aggregate platform about 50 mm above the ground. Fresh cement should not be paid over the previous lot. Cement should be used on a first come first use basis. The number of cement bags is stored at the site according to their per day consumption. Next, the piles of cement should be properly covered with tarpaulin sheet. This sheet must be properly overlapped and anchored. Next, the temporary method of storage is wet weather should not be adopted. Now, precaution to be taken in sorting the cement. Do not stack the cement bag directly on the floor. They shall be placed on the dry wooden planks. There are given below precaution of the taken sorting the cement. This is the most practical example. Physical properties of cement. Different blends of cement used in construction are characterized by their physical properties. Some key parameters control the quality of cement. The physical properties of good cement are based on fineness of cement, soundness of cement, consistency of cement, strength of cement, setting time of cement, heat of hydration of cement, laws of ignition, bark density, specific gravity, इसको relative density भी बोलता है. Okay. Next, fineness of cement. The size of the particles of cement is its fineness. The required fineness of good cement is achieved through grinding the clinker in the last step of cement production process, as hydration ratio of cement is directly related to the cement particles size. Fineness of cement is very important. Soundness of cement. Soundness refer to the ability of cement to not shrink upon hardening. Good quality cement retains its volume after setting without delayed expansion, which is caused by excessive free lime and magnesia. Consistency of cement. The ability of cement paste is flow its consistency. It is measured by Vickers apparatus. In Vickers test, cement paste of normal consistency is taken into Vickers apparatus. The plunger, the apparatus brought down touch the top surface of the cement. The plunger will penetrate the cement up to a certain depth. Depending on the consistency, a cement is said to have a normal strength of cement. Three types of strength of cement measure: compressive strength, tensile strength, flexural strength. Various factors affect various factor affects the strength, such as water cement ratio, cement fine aggregate ratio, curing condition, size of shape of specimen, the manner of molding, mixing, and loading condition, and age. Compressive. What is compressive strength? What is compressive strength? It is the most common strength test. A test specimen 50 mm is taken and is subjected to a compressive load until failure. The loading sequence must be within 20 seconds and 80 seconds. Tensile strength through its test used to be common during the early years of cement. There are given flexure strength, setting time of cement. Cement setter hardness. When water is added, this setting time can vary depending on multiple factors such as fineness of cement, cement water cement ratio, chemical content, and admixture. Cement used in construction should have a initial setting time that is not too low, and fine setting time not too high, since to setting time are measured initial set. When the paste begin to stiffness, noticed by typical occurs within 30 to 45 minutes. Final set, when the cement hardness being able to sustain some load occurs belong 10 hours. Next, this is the last and most important topic, is heat of hydration of cement. When water is added to cement, the reaction takes place in called hydration. Hydration generates that which can affect the quality of the cement and also be beneficial in manufacturing. Curing temperature during cold water. On the other hand, when heat generated is high, especially in large structure, it may causes undesirable stress. The heat of hydration is effective most by C3S and C3A presence in cement, and also by water cement ratio, fineness, and curing temperature. The heat of hydration of Portland cement is calculated by determining the difference between the dry and the partially hydrated cement obtained by comparing this cement to 28 days. Next, bulk density. This is the most important topic. When cement is mixed with water, the water replaces areas where there would normally be air. Because of that, the bulk density of cement is not very important. Cement has a very varying range of density depend on the cement composition percentage. The density of cement may be anywhere from 62 to 78 pounds per cubic foot. Next, specific gravity, relative density. Specific gravity is generally used in mixture proportion calculation. Portland cement has a specified gravity of 3.15, but other types of cement, for example, Portland blast furnace slag and Portland Proxima cement may have a specific gravity of about 2.90. Look this, you can see this. This is 1, 2, and 3 most important topic of cement. Next, uses of cement. Uses of cement. It is used in mortar for plastering, masonry work, pointing, etc. It is used for making joint for drains and pipes. It is used for water deepness of structure. It is used in concrete for laying floors, roof, and construction, lintel, beams, stair, pillar, etc. It is used where hard surface in uh, require for the protection of exposed surface of structure against the destructure agent of the weather and certain organic inorganic chemicals. It is used for precast pipe manufacturing, piles, fencing post. There are some uses they're given below. You can see this. As you know, this is the uses of cement they are given below. Mm. Mm. I have complete this chapter over cement. I think everyone able to understood. I try to my best. So thanks to all. Last once again, a one most important topic of cement. I, s- uh, I suggested that one of the best concrete book is Concrete Technology by M.L. Gambhir. This good books for cement concrete technology. Thank you.